Welcome to the February 26th new moon and eclipse. Now this new moon is at 8 degrees in Pisces. Now 8 degrees is the number of manifestation. It's like bringing heaven to earth. It's the number of infinity. If you put it on its side, it's the infinity sign. It's also the number of the visionary and the CEO. So you've got this grounding energy that's in Pisces, which Pisces is a spiritual sign. It's a sign that's used of intuition. It's a sign of deep wisdom. So it's like accessing this deep wisdom to create something, to bring something to earth that is from the big picture, that's going to really help manifest things in a way that's beneficial to everyone. So let me show you another interesting thing that's going on in this particular chart at the time. So here we have the new moon at 8 degrees. Well, we also have Uranus and Mars at 21 degrees in Aries, opposite Jupiter at 22 degrees in Libra, and they're both squaring Pluto at 18 degrees in Capricorn. Now this makes for a very interesting activation because it's a very powerful activation, because between these two, Uranus and Jupiter, it's like there's a lot of power here with Mars being conjunct to Uranus, which is all about breaking free. So there's a lot of passion about breaking free and having something new and innovative that is totally totally non-traditional. And with Jupiter, we have the abundance, and Jupiter has an affinity with Sagittarius, which has it is all about optimism and adventure, both inner and outer adventures, and philosophies and education and belief systems. And so it's like trying to come up with some new belief systems that are futuristic, that address the benefits of all of us instead of just for certain segments. And from that will come strong foundations and abundance. And then you throw in Pluto here. Now Pluto is the planet that's of secrets and of hidden powers and hidden strengths. And so it's like using our hidden strengths to create this particular new philosophy that is in the works, and it's all being tempered by this new moon in Pisces, which is about creating something new, and something new with a spiritual beyond the physical elements to it. So let's pop over to the human design chart, because this theme continues to play out. So we have the gate, the sun in the gate 37, and the gate 37 is about finding that balance, that inner peace, and that harmony between other people in a community. And it's grounded here. Here's where the 37 is of the solar plexus, and here it is the 40, which where it's grounding, and it creates this whole channel. The gate 40 is about being alone and balancing being alone with being with people, and needing that alone time to get to know yourself better and to appreciate yourself, appreciate and value yourself. And since it's activating the will center at this time, the will is the center for ego. It's a center for self-worth and values, and it's a place where people will tend to try and prove themselves, trying to prove their worth. And we have Venus activating the channel here of resources. So the dynamic that is going on here has to do with trying to find balance. But to find that inner peace and that inner balance, we have to kind of like let go. We need to be conscious of our resources, but not hang on to them for dear life. And also to kind of get our ego out of the way so that we can and value ourselves, so that we're coming into relationships and into our community from a place of value. Now, with this comes the whole theme of abundance, and once we can find this place of inner peace, there will also come abundance. And Saturn and Jupiter are all working together here with, there's lots and lots and lots of ideas happening, and in the right timing, they will come to fruition and bring about an inner enlightenment. Now we've got one thing going on that's going to throw a monkey wrench in the whole thing, and that is just a minute, what happened here? And that is this gate 63. The gate 63 is the beginning of the logic chart, and it's the place where we're going to have lots of doubts. So just be aware of that. Just be aware that the energy of doubt is there, and doubt is gonna come into everything. Are you worthy? Are you valuable? How can you fit into with your relationships? And this is just, do you have the right ideas? Is this the right time? It's gonna raise a lot of questions and raise a lot of wondering. But if you can just hang on to yourself, then you can work through this, and you can receive the benefit of these activations. So just for interest's sake, I chose an angel card to help. How do you work through these things? And the card that came up was the card of share. So when you share, everyone's happy, and that is kind of a key element to being able to bridge gaps between people and between the inner and the outer world. It's like sharing of yourself, valuing yourself enough to share yourself with, and being happy being alone and sharing with yourself on a very intimate level, or sharing of yourself with other people. So there's some interesting things that are playing out with this particular eclipse, and this eclipse new moon is going to really drive these things into our lives. It's going to activate these on a lot of levels for us. And we may notice, some different things happening for ourselves. And it might be a little unsettling, but if it is, just relax and realize that it's just the transits and it's not you. And everything is well, all is well. So until next time, I'm Elaine Correa.